Hi, I'm Tadao of Madatsukairude. Madatsukairude is Japanese, meaning you can still use it. So let's repair it yourself and save money, energy, and resources. Today, I'm gonna show you how I diagnosed the gallery, the Frigidaire gallery washer. It actually made a noise, rattling noise while it's spinning, and I was wondering where it's coming from. So I took it apart and removed the back panel and did a diagnosis, and I ended up with greasing the bearing of the motor, back motor, but actually that made the noise actually louder. But now I know where the noise is coming from, and as long as it's lubricated, it's kind of okay to run it. So I didn't really quite repair that. I know how to repair it, and to repair it, you can either replace the motor itself, that's gonna be very expensive, or they replace the bearing of the motor. That would be cheaper, but they're gonna be a little bit pain. So I didn't do either way. I just add lubricant, clean the bearing with the lubricant for a while, and as long as it's lubricated, I think it's okay. Motor not gonna stuck. So I decided to run it for a while and see what happens in the future. So, but anyways, I hope my video will help you. If you have the same symptom, that will help you to diagnose what the cause is. And this is how it went. Okay, I got the Frigidaire gallery washing machine, and that has a rattling noise. And I thought at first I thought it's coming from the drum, but it's a rattling noise is like this. So if it spins fast, it goes like this. It's really like annoying noise. And I was inspecting it, and one thing we can do is if we remove this fan belt, well, not fan belt, it's belt, driver's belt. So if it's off, the drum spins without noise. And also, the motor spins without noise. And I cleaned this pulley or this shaft. And in the automobile, if you have that kind of like a weird noise, oftentimes it's coming from the fan belt itself, or the fan belt and the pulley part, friction. And I cleaned it. I sprayed like IPA, isopropanol, or the WD-40. It didn't really change the noise. So I suspect that it's coming from the motor bearing, because the noise, the frequency is something like 4 times per cycle of the shaft. So I think I'm gonna take off this motor and see what's going on here. So there are 4 bolts holding this motor here, and behind, similarly in 2 of them. So this is, I think, 8mm. Yeah, so it's not that hard to remove it. But it is a pain, a little bit pain to reach the bolt behind. Okay, it was a pain, but I removed the first screw behind. I decided to take the screws from the behind first, so that I have more control on the front. Okay, second bolt. Third. Okay, Okay, last one. I think now I can remove the printer. No, it doesn't come. Oh yeah, it slides back, huh? And it looks like I have to cut this tie wrap. Remove this connector. Okay. And the ground terminal here. This guy is really tight. Okay, I ended up using the penny loop and also using the electric drill screwdriver very carefully so that I'm not gonna damage the screw head. And now it's off. Okay. Interesting. This is the brush motor. There's two brushes here, but I don't think I can take it apart today. I don't have time. And again, this guy doesn't rattle without any tension. I think the problem is if you have a belt, then it tensions like this, and then it starts to rattle. But even with my hands, I cannot really get that noise. So honestly, I don't know what the cause of that. But if you have a tension here, then you have the force applied to this bearing and this bearing. So I greased a lot on this front bearing, but I couldn't reach this back bearing. So what I'm gonna try is try to remove this plastic cap. I think this might be the speed meter, so I have to be careful not to damage it. So this plastic. There we go. Okay, so this is probably the speed meter sensor and the bearing is down there. So I thought about using this kind of white lithium, but I will try this guy, I think this penetrates more because the bearing is closed face bearing, so I don't think that lithium grease gonna penetrate there. Okay, I'll put it back together. Good. I also use the same grease here. Hopefully this will solve the problem, but I'm not really confident with this. If it doesn't go, I think I'm gonna just let it run until some parts will die. I don't think it's drum. It's the motor, and the motor might have a lifetime. Of course, the bearing, and also this brush has a lifetime, I believe. I hear some noise, rattling noise. This might be it might be it. It might be, again, coming from the back. Yeah, it might be the bearing on the back. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so I think I'm gonna work on the bearing a little bit more. Remove this guy again. Okay. This is scary. All the plastic is always brittle. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use more lube and kind of wash away some bad spot, hopefully. It might be the brush. I think I'm gonna open open that. So there are screws here, so I'm gonna remove this, and this must be, oh, this is also tight, huh? Okay. Okay. So these are spring loaded, so I have to be careful. Okay. Okay. It's really tight. Okay. Looks like the brush electrode is still a lot to go, so that's good to know. And then with the brush, I'm gonna spin the. It might be the brush. Oh no! I hear the same noise. Yeah. So it's not brush. That's good. Yeah, it's not brush. It's bearing, I think. Okay, then I'm gonna put back the brush. The brushes are on, and I see some, I think, rust coming out from the bearing. That's a good sign. Yeah, it's dirty. So I wanna spin more. Yeah, now I hear that same noise and same periodicity. Yeah. It's not good. I think bearing might have permanent damage. Okay, I cleaned a little bit, but still the noise, actually they got louder noise, and I think it's the cleaning effect. So now I'm gonna use this lithium. Hopefully this guy gonna go in. Okay, I spent a little of time cleaning the bearing, but I greased a lot, but the noise persists. I think this noise is from some permanent the damage, scratch or something on the ball bearing. So unless I replace the ball bearing, I don't think this will go. So, but the good thing is that I know where the noise is coming from, and as long as the bearing is lubricated, I lubricated the bearing this time enough. So I feel comfortable running this. The only thing is the noise may be louder or may not go away when I run it. Hopefully it's gonna change a little bit, but it's now, when I first placed this motor here, I didn't really hear that rattling noise, but now I can hear the rattling noise even without tension to this shaft. So it might be worse. But anyways, I think I'm gonna put this back together and put that on the washing machine and see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna put this back. This is a good design actually, that you can actually hang the motor. So I forgot this guy though. Here. Okay, so this plate protect this connector. Alright, now we're gonna put back the screws. It's a very good design actually. Because of this hanging thing, I don't need to hold the motor all the time when I tighten the screw. This is great. And also make sure that the screws are not really tensioned, so that the tightening is much easier. So everything is tightened. So I'm gonna put the belt. I cannot really expect much about the noise though. Let's see how bad it got. Worse. That's bad. I think I have to replace the bearing, but the meantime, or maybe motor, or meantime I can just run this as it. It's kind of embarrassing noise to the neighbors, but I think I have to live with that. So now it's running, but as you hear, the motor is rattling. Yeah, to solve this problem, I know what to do. We have to replace the bearing for the back side of the motor, but I will just see what happens. And if it get worse, or if I see catastrophic noise, If I hear any catastrophic noise or the symptoms, then I'm gonna work on that. In the meantime, I'm gonna just run it as is. And thank you very much for watching. I hope my video helped to understand what's going on. If you have the same symptom, that might help to diagnose your washer. And thank you very much for watching. Bye.